coming. Hi guys. Bonjour mes amis. Ho ho ho. Ho ho. How you doing? The Mennonite Cookbook. This was passed on to me by my mother-in-law. Anyways, there is a playlist at the end of this video. Go check it out. I did a bunch of recipes out of here in the air fryer. Oh yeah. I'm showing you that you can turn a regular recipe into an air fryer recipe. It doesn't have to say air fryer. You just gotta manipulate the little temperature things, okay? 153. We're gonna do an apple goodie. See that? Now I'm gonna type it down below exactly like it is in the book, okay? And it's from a Mae Martin. And there's two of them, but I'm gonna do the top one because the bottom one's a microwave one. Isn't that interesting? So yeah, so we're gonna do it in the air fryer. I was gifted some beautiful apples. I think they're golden delicious or something like that. Anyways, I'm gonna get it all ready and let's make that in the air fryer. You guys ready? Oh, let's go. Chin chin. Here's the recipe. Page 153. Apple Goodie 1 and Apple Goodie 2. And that's it, yeah. Okay, so this one is for the oven. This one is for the microwave. I like this recipe a little bit better. I don't know why, something about it I like a little bit better, but we're gonna do the oven one. As you can see, just take a screenshot of that if you want to do this one in the microwave. Somebody try it and let me know in comments how that turned out. I'm kind of interested, but air fryer queen, so I gotta do with it in the air fryer. All right, so here we go. We're gonna mix all this up. I'm gonna wait till the last minute. I don't know what kind of apples are these. Gold delicious. So I've got a couple more if I need a couple more. Anyways, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna peel them, I'm gonna core them, and then I'm gonna slice them thin. They say to slice them really thin, so quart and a half. Okay, all right. So let me get the apples ready. Actually, let's mix this stuff first, okay? All right, let me get a spoon. I love this recipe book. All right, I will type it down below as it is in the book. Mae Martin. Sorry, we have a lot of mate where I'm from. Okay, so it's a half a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour. Don't you like it in the old days? A big T means tablespoon, little T means teaspoon. My grandmother did that too. A 1/4 teaspoon of table salt and a teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay. So they say to mix this up, and then you're gonna roll this around in your apple slices. All right. So I will do that. I'll be back with my apples. You guys don't want to see. I mean, this, you know, doesn't take a college education to slice an apple. All right, we'll be back. That was easy. Like I said, I peeled it. I used the core thing. I got it on Amazon. I'll put a link to it if you want to check it out. I love it. Where's it at? Hang on. It is awesome. Okay. So it was easy. And then you just slice them thin, you know. That was easy too. They didn't turn brown, so I'm kind of glad about that. Just a little bit, they're starting to. All right, here we go. So it says mix sugar, flour, salt, and cinnamon. We did that. Add the apples and mix. Put on bottom of a greased pan. All right, so let's put this in there. Toss the coat. Oh my goodness. I realized the other one had lemon juice and nutmeg. Maybe that's why I liked it. Kind of different because I like to use those things in my apple pie or apple crisp or whatnot. Make a mess because that's what you do in the kitchen. If you ain't making a mess in the kitchen, then you just ain't doing it right. That's beautiful. So 4 apples. It says a 1.5 quarts, so I just did 4 of those apples. I like this a lot. All right, so get them all covered. Make sure they're all kissed by that stuff. And I will wash my hands and change the angle and we'll go from there. All right, I'll be back. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm using the Multifry, the big bad boy back there, the 1363 model. I like to use a springform pan when I'm doing a cake or a square. It's gonna be a round, but it's gonna be square. So this looks like a square, so that's what I'm gonna do. This fits in my air fryer. Just find one. They got sets of 3. Measure the inside of your pan. Now you got that little thing there to take into consideration, okay? And get a pan that's probably an inch smaller than the inside of your pan. It'll work, okay? This is beautiful when you want to make a cake. I made pies in here. It doesn't have to be a pie dish or a cake pan. You know what I mean? You could use this for all kinds of stuff. Now it says to put on bottom of a greased pan. Okay, well, so I'm putting Crisco. This is like my grandmother. She always put Crisco shortening when she did desserts. I like to do that too. We'll do the sides, not a whole lot, okay? You could do butter, but that recipe has butter in it, so take just a little bit of this will do the trick. Or you could line it with parchment paper too, so that's your choice. All right, so here we go. Let's line our apples in here. I think nutmeg and all that would have been really nice, like I said. All right, so just put them in there. Make sure they're all turned the right way. Always have a towel on my shoulders. Always! Since I started cooking, always have a dish towel on my shoulder. I don't like aprons. I don't know if you're like that, but I can't stand aprons. First of all, there are dresses on me, so you know what I mean? When you're 4'10", anyways. Don't get me started. All right, let me get a, what do I do here? Let me see. Mix topping ingredients until crumbly. Pour on, you know what, I'm using the same bowl. That's not gonna hurt. I love this bowl. Pyrex, yard sale. I think I paid $2 for it. Love it. That's another thing. Hang on, my cord is stuck under the air fryer. That's another thing. Pyrex reminds me of my grandmother. I love it. Anything that reminds me of my grandmother, I love. Okay, so the topping is 1 cup of oatmeal. I'm using old-fashioned oats. It doesn't specify, so it's an old recipe. I'm gonna do old-fashioned. I'm just kidding. That's I always have that. I make my oatmeal cookies with that, my squares, all of it. Okay, a cup of brown sugar. Light brown sugar. I never get dark brown sugar. Never. I don't know why. It's weird. Okay, a cup of flour. Yes. And quarter tea. All my stuff is over here, you guys. Hang on a second. Oh. Okay, what's this? This is baking powder. Okay, so a quarter teaspoon of soda, baking soda. And a 1/3 teaspoon of baking powder. And 2/3 cups of butter. My butter's softened. So let me mix this part first. I get a whisk. Sorry, you know, you guys can hear me across the kitchen, so it's okay. I've got every utensil you can think of. I hate not having a utensil that I need, or I mean, when I go to my brother's house in Canada, I was like, this was a long time ago. Now he knows better. He doesn't watch my videos, so I can talk about him. There was no measuring cups, measuring spoons, you name it. I was like, who are you? Why? I can't. He wants me to cook when I go there, which I don't mind. But you know what I mean? I'm like, dude. And he lives right, like, not even 200 steps from the mall where Dollar General or Dollarama is and all that. So I'm like, listen, you and I are going to go to that store and we're going to get some stuff. So, all right. So at this point, don't freak out. I'm going to mix this with my hands, okay? This is what my grandmother did. She didn't have she had a handheld mixer. She didn't have a KitchenAid, of course. That was a long time ago. Wow, I'm talking a lot. I just love making recipes out of this book, can you tell? All right, so before I get my hands there, these hands are gonna crumble this all together, okay? And I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. We'll be back. Okie dokie, smoky. I could eat it just like that. I'm telling you, I love a top oatmeal. Anyways, I'm not crazy about sweets, but that stuff is, oh my lord. All right, here we go. So you're not gonna see this air fryer for sale anywhere because they don't make it anymore. So mine still works, so I use it. Actually, you could look on eBay if you're lucky. Some people sell them refurbished or didn't like it. Anyways, I have bought 2 off eBay and as presents, and they still have them. Okay, so there's that. All right, so this air fryer it comes with this pan that you can put a paddle and all that stuff. Look it up. I'm telling you, it's awesome. It's got a bottom burner. All right, so I have the extra pan that you buy, which is a flat pan. If you want to make soups or, well, you know, some cakes and stuff like that. That's what you use. Okay, so let's put this pan in there. See how it fits? Voila! Comme c'est beau. All right. Mix topping ingredients until crumbly. Pour on apples and pat firmly. Bake at 350 until brown and crust is formed. Serve with milk or cream. Okay, the other one is microwave for 15 minutes. It makes sense. I mean, apples don't take very long. If you want to see my sauteed or baked apples or whatever the heck that was there, I'll put a link at the end if you want to see that. Also, listen, this has a playlist. This recipe book, so go check it out. Everything that I've done in there turned out amazing. So all right, so 350. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we'll see. Let's put this on top. Doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, I tell ya, my grandmother, she cooked a lot with brown sugar and oatmeal. She made her own syrup with the brown sugar on the stove. I remember that. She'd make pudding chômeur, which is unemployment pudding. It is so good. I should make, you know, they're very simple, but it's so delicious. But I should show you guys that stuff. Maybe I'll make tortilla. You guys know what tortilla is? Anybody? It's a meat pie, but it's very Acadian. This is gonna be delicious. Now, if you see the top is getting brown way too fast, you could put a piece of foil on here. I'm at least gonna cook it for 15 minutes and then I'll check it. We'll go with the microwave option, but it's until it's golden brown, you know what I'm saying? All right, so here we go. All right, I'm gonna copy the settings down below. Go read it under the description. This runs by numbers. As you can see, it goes to number 4, and it's got 2 buttons down here: the power and the bottom burner option. I'm gonna turn that bottom burner on because it's apples. They need to be cooked, and they're on the bottom. Okay. If you don't have a bottom burner, don't worry about it. It's probably gonna take you about another 10 minutes. Okay. I would take a skewer. Go all the way down to the bottom till you feel an apple, and if it goes right through there, your apple is cooked, okay? So when I make desserts in this air fryer, I usually go at 2.5, okay? I'm gonna turn the bottom on, we'll go from there, and I'll let you know how long we go. All right, we'll be back. We're talking 20 minutes. It's a little golden brown here. It's a cake tester. I hear it bubbling. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go another 5 minutes. Actually, I'm gonna turn it up to a 3. I thought it was gonna get too dark. I'm gonna do 5 minutes on a 1 decimal higher setting. All right, number 3, bottom is still on. All right, you guys, look at this. 5 minutes. Look how much brown I got there. Beautiful. So you just have to bump it up a little bit if you want that dark coating, okay? But I can hear the apples sizzling. I don't know if you can, but I'm gonna let it cool. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna let it cool and then take it out of the, I'm gonna show you all that, how easy it's gonna come out of there, all right? So we'll be back. All right, you guys, it's still warm, so I'm not gonna take it out of the ring yet. I'm just gonna scoop some out, okay? Because I like to eat my apple pie warm, so I'm just gonna do that. Listen to that crust. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. All right. I'm gonna take some pictures. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at that caramel. Can you guys see that? That made a nice caramel. Oh, I'm gonna take pictures and then I'll taste it for you. All right. Oh, what is there not to love about this? I'm telling you. Now, if this was Tommy, he'd have some ice cream with it, but I don't do ice cream, so it's gonna be all mine. I'm gonna taste this, okay? Look at all the apples under there. Whew. So 4 apples was really good, you guys. Really, really good. And they're nice and soft too, look. Oh my gosh. That is so delicious. Oh my gosh. That is outstanding, you guys. This so reminds me of my childhood. My grandmother's, my Mae. My beautiful Mae. I miss her so much. It's gonna get me all teared up. Anyways, this is really, really awesome. And I'm so glad I could share recipes out of this book for you guys. It's just comfort food, you know what I mean? It's feel-good food. And it's so easy to make. You saw what I did. And it's in the air fryer. You know, you don't have to preheat the oven or the air fryer, nothing. Just, not everything needs to be cooked on full blast in an air fryer. And I'm trying to show that. If your oven's broke and you have an air fryer, you can still make amazing things with that, okay? All right, guys, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I love this. Click on the playlist of all the recipes I've done out of here. They're all winners. So I look forward to doing some more for you guys. This is beautiful. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing that with us. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. Bye-bye.